The year 2023 ended and 2024 has started. Have you started making plans to achieve your goals? If you've already forgotten your list of New Year's resolutions by January 15th, you need some help. Neuroscience wants to help you get your brain on your side. How? With these 9 tips you're about to learn. Are you ready? Stick around to the end because the last one could change your life. Let's get started. Quit smoking. Learn a new language. Change jobs. Exercise more. The beginning of the year is full of motivation, and we're ambitious when it comes to setting new goals. When we make that list, we're swept up in the enthusiasm. But 15 days later, our expectations are lowered. When formulating New Year's resolutions, the emotional part of our brain overrides the rational part. This disconnects our resolutions from reality and makes them very difficult to achieve when the time comes, says Diego Redelar, professor of psychology and neuroscience at the UOC and director of the Cognitive Neuroscience and Information Technologies Research Program. How can we ensure that the emotional part of our brain doesn't overshadow the rational and instead helps us achieve our goals? Neuroscience has the answer. Why are most New Year's resolutions forgotten? The answer is simple. We don't have a defined plan of action. In essence, they are not firm decisions or commitments, but mere wishes that, after the initial euphoria, last little more than the effects of champagne. That's why, according to several studies, only 8% of people keep their New Year's resolutions. Add to that a problem that the internet age and social media have exasperated. Too many expectations and too little confidence. These are the people who, when the results don't come as expected, watch as the initial energy and excitement seem to fade, as if the inspiring reservoir of energy they started with is running out. When this happens, their initial confidence begins to wane, and often they end up giving up on the original dream they pursued with such enthusiasm. How about becoming one of those people who make this their year? The decision is in your hands, but remember something important. A wish changes nothing, but a choice can change everything, and that choice is up to you. It's not a decision based on logic, because logic doesn't have the power to change life. It's an emotional decision that comes from the soul, a commitment to yourself, a decision that has to come from the deepest part of your heart. From there, things begin to happen. Once you have made that firm decision, you are filled with a kind of determination that others can see in your eyes and feel in your attitude. So, here are some steps that can help your New Year's resolutions become realities and not just fleeting wishes. Be very, very specific. Describe exactly what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. Clarity and definition of the goal are crucial factors in achieving it. Effort and good intentions alone are not enough. You must define exactly where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and how you will do it. Focus is essential, and you need a clear and well-defined goal to achieve it. Create an action plan, decide and define your goals, or clarity. Share your New Year's resolutions with friends. If it's a secret that no one knows, it's easier to give up. But if you commit to yourself and publicly, your effort and determination will surely be greater. And why is that? Because you will have put your word on the line. While it takes some courage to announce something you might fail at, the motivation or pressure is a key factor for many people, and it's what helps them pay the price of effort for that dream result. Prepare yourself. Educate yourself. Whatever you want to achieve, you're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to learn something new. You're going to have to prepare. If you want to achieve something you haven't achieved before, you have to do something you haven't done before. You have to become the kind of person you haven't been, but you're capable of being. The kind of person who can achieve that result. There's a brave person inside of you waiting to come out and show who you can become. So give that hero inside of you a chance. Prepare and unleash it. Have a big enough why. What you want to achieve must be a source of motivation. You must already see yourself with that result. You should imagine and think about how you will feel when this New Year's resolution becomes a reality. When the going gets tough, which it will, and the temptation to give up creeps into your mind, which it will, remember your why, your dream, the reason you started. Always keep that in mind because that will be your source of energy. Focus. Beware of distractions. Start with just one New Year's resolution, one goal, the most important one. Write it down. If we aim for too many things at once, chances are we'll fail at them all and end up exhausted. The environment has immense power to divert our attention from what really matters, and distraction is our greatest adversary today. We face a massive tsunami of information, constant notifications and interruptions that steal our focus and energy. Keep your purpose in mind and make it your top priority. Define your priorities, focus on what's important, and avoid distractions. Do something every day. Even if it's small, do something every day that brings you closer to your goal, something that keeps you on track, moving towards your new destination. Our destiny is written every day by our choices. Remember that the results of the future depend on the decisions and actions you take today, and the time to create your future is now. Set realistic and specific goals. Dream all you want about winning the lottery if that brings you happiness, but if your goal is to make more money in 2024, you need a realistic plan. Don't think in generalities, think specifically. Don't write, "Make more money" on your wish list, but rather, "I want to have XXX euros to go on vacation this year to the beach hotel on these dates." Instead of, "I want to exercise more." Write, "I want to attend yoga classes with my friend Pili on Wednesdays and Fridays at 5 in the afternoon." It's easier to get what you want when you have a specific idea in mind. Once you have that idea clearly defined, create plans A, B, and C to make it happen. Being flexible along the way will help you reach your goal. Consider your options and start implementing them today. For example, you could think of 3 different ways to make more money that aren't too difficult to follow. For example, save $2 a day in a piggy bank. Make a list of fixed expenses so you know where your money is going. Or why not ask for that well-deserved raise you've been wanting for so long? You can't do it alone, but with friends you can. Act like the brokers in the New York series. Use others in the best sense of the word. Once you've written down and defined your list of resolutions, it's time to communicate them to the people around you. It may seem trivial, but your brain likes to maintain its integrity, credibility, and avoid embarrassment. If you fail, someone is likely to bring it up in a meeting. "What happened to that thing you said about..." Your brain doesn't like that. It will do everything it can to avoid it. To keep your self-esteem intact, you'll need to keep your promises, and your brain's sense of responsibility will drive you to do so. Set deadlines. Maybe you want to quit smoking, but you don't think now is the right time. You'd rather wait until you finish that pack, or after your cousin's wedding, or after you finish that important project. Procrastination is the greatest enemy of desires. No matter what year they are made, don't let it lure you in. If you really want to do something, start right now, right after you watch this, without making excuses. Go for it. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time.